Remember when we had lunch and learns and the CEO would come and present, and we still have them on Zoom or online or, on other platforms. But I used to say to my clients, okay, you've got one coming up. Where are you going to sit in the room when the president, male or female, sits at the head of the table? And they laugh and say, I'm going to sit in the farthest corner I can. I'm like, no, you're not. You're going to sit next to the president. And I don't mean in a brown nosy way. I mean, why wouldn't you? And then after they present, hopefully it's an inspiring presentation or talk or where the company's going, you're going to ask them a question. And, if you can't think of one, okay, that we'll have to work on that. But you could walk up to them and say, that was really inspiring. And this was the thing that stood out. So you're demonstrating your thought leadership. You're not just saying, I loved it, right? And then you might want to ask a question. Hey, I was really wondering, how do we go about expanding DEI when this is the situation we have, et cetera? Hopefully, if they're an open person and a generous person, they'd say, you know what, I'm walking to get some coffee, or I don't have time now, but I'd love to chat with you about it. Let's set up a quick call. Well, this is how you're demonstrating your potential. But women are uncomfortable with this, I think, because we're trained to be. We're trained, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, don't do that, don't sit next to the president. Whereas, and again, I don't mean to paint everyone with the same brush, men typically are looking more hierarchically from the minute they're born. If you look at sports, if you look at, who's best, what are the stats, who's got power. So I think it is certainly a gender